When it comes to money, everybody got their different opinions. You got person A to emphasize on making a personal brand, and you got person B telling you that to just work on skills. But eventually, everybody has their goals in life. Everybody wants to do different things and make different money and do it for different reasons. But who's right? Well, technically, they're both right. And technically, they're both wrong. And what I mean by that? If you want to make $1 million, it's very simple. First, you need to understand one simple essence, and that's that money is simply a result based off of work that you put in. The more problems you'll solve, the more money or other types of value you'll get back. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get the thing that you want most. Well, in this case, it's money. You see, in essence, it's quite simple. Becoming a millionaire is just simply math. But now, how are you going to fulfill the needs of these people? What are you going to use in order to scale it to a place where it's more doable for you to get that $1 million on your bank account? A lot of people are just looking around and thinking by themselves, there's so many business models out there. What kind of business model would be the most suitable business model that I can use in order to make $1 million this year? 2024, it's around the corner, it's already here depending on when you're watching it. And let me tell you one thing, you can do it by yourself without running a complete business. It's actually not even that hard to do so. It is possible running a business and then getting an equity check, but I want you to have $1 million liquid. Well, you can start by running a personalized brand and using your brand and leverage that and start selling courses or stacking things at the same time. But we want to keep it simple. And how can you make something simple and doing it by yourself? What about a social media marketing agency? Running an agency where you're basically helping other companies do whatever it is that they need, which is clients, and then you help them. And if you help, let's say, enough clients with $1,000, help 1,000 clients for $1,000 and you have $1 million in 2024, even though that does seem quite far-fetched. You know, the most easy way, in my opinion, to make $1 million, which is doable, because students of mine have done it before, is using the skill of sales to make the best deals, because sales itself is a very scalable thing, because it all depends on the products that you're selling. You see, if you don't know what sales is, let me just put it very simply. Sales is the art of selling. And the art of selling is the art of finding solutions to the needs that a person has on a one-to-one basis. So if you're able to sell a problem-solving product worth $100,000 that is not yours, well, the person that you sold it for $100,000 is more than willing to give you 10, and you just solved somebody's problem. So that person is also at the same time happy that he just made, well, he got what he got. So this is all very speculative, right? This is all very fugazi, all over the place. Let's make it a little bit more concrete. Let me just talk to you about one of my students. I'm gonna just use Alex. That's not his actual name because he wanted to keep him private. So he started with me running and doing my course. We're talking about 4 or 5 years ago. And the one thing that I teach in my course is how to self-sustainably find products with a type of guideline that I'm not going to give you here because people pay me for it, all right? But he looked at those guidelines and he was thinking like, that's interesting. He went to different types of people that were selling stuff for a high margin, because the higher the margin is, the more money you ask, the more commission you get. Even though the percentages are a bit lower, the more expensive the products, the more money you'll make. What if you could just go and find something that's worth millions? And this is exactly what Alex did. Alex saw something. Containers are really expensive. So here's what he did. He got offered a salary of $5,000 a month. He said no. He said, I just want a commission on the sale that I make. 30 days of no work, hard work, but no money. On the 36th day, this man struck a deal with the government of Denmark. $2.5 million, I think, and he made $250,000 with one sale, and he did that 3 times. So he made $750,000 in a year with 3 sales. Is this a realistic story for you to do the same exact thing and be able to become successful with it? Yes and no. This is an exemption. This is somebody that literally did 3 sales. If you know that you're making $1,000 per sale, you know that you just have to sell 1,000 sales. That's it. Now you got to find a product. And maybe on my channel, I do have a video where I'm going to tell you a little bit of a checklist for free where you can check it out. But if you want to learn more on how to use high ticket sales as the skill for 2024, I have a complete training and webinar that I could charge hundreds if not thousands of dollars for free down here. Click on the link below, you can watch it. I have a lot more free resources that you can use. Go check it out for yourself. Subscribe to the channel. My name is Ghazali, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.